Mary took out all her savings, deciding to indulge in a luxurious vacation. However, on her first ever flight, she encountered a man in the row ahead who intentionally squeezed her. Initially, Mary didn't want to make a fuss, but unexpectedly, the man complained first. The flight attendant nearby, without discerning right from wrong, directly advised Mary to give up some space. Mary instantly became unhappy and bluntly pointed out that the airline, in order to make money, deliberately designed the seats to be so cramped. The surrounding passengers all expressed their agreement, but only the head flight attendant despised poor people like Mary who flew economy class and caused trouble. The attendant mocked Mary, saying if she didn't have money, she shouldn't complain about the small space, and if she had money, she should upgrade to first class. To fight back against the head flight attendant's contemptuous attitude towards the poor, Mary directly upgraded to first class. Indeed, spending more money made a difference. Not only were there various delicious foods, but the flight attendant's attitudes also became gentle and considerate. Little did she know, this crazy splurge of a trip would completely change Mary's life. As Mary walked out of the airport, she discovered that there were many people waiting for rides. Just then, a poster for helicopter service on the wall caught her attention. Without hesitation, Mary called the helicopter company. This unprecedented experience thrilled Mary, who came from a humble background. Enjoying the snow-covered city from the air was stunning. In just half an hour, she flew to the rooftop of her reserved 5-star hotel. Although there were quite a few social elites among the hotel guests, Mary's arrival by helicopter still sparked speculation about her identity. However, as soon as she entered the lobby, Mary was instantly shocked. Everywhere she looked, there were either Arabian oil tycoons or various social elites. She even saw the chairman of her original company vacationing with his secretary. Mary was the only member of the working class, an ordinary kitchen appliance salesperson. Although she was very dedicated to her work, her salary had never increased in 10 years. She just earned a fixed salary every month, painstakingly using various coupons to save money, all to save up and fulfill her planned wish list. Unfortunately, the doctor discovered that Mary had a terminal illness. To prevent a misdiagnosis, she underwent a second examination and even invited experts to diagnose her. However, the final result was exactly the same. The experts informed Mary that she had less than a month to live. Mary couldn't believe it all. Yet, the even worse news was that for this disease, insurance couldn't be used, meaning Mary had to bear the high treatment cost of several $1 million alone. The sudden devastating news completely crushed the frugal Mary. She had never fulfilled a single dream on her wish list. She hadn't visited her favorite travel destinations, tasted her favorite delicacies, or even confessed to the person she liked. So, Mary fired her exploitative boss and decided to give herself one last vacation. Due to taking the helicopter, Mary arrived at the hotel 2 hours early. The hotel staff informed her that the room she booked couldn't be checked into yet, and the only available room was the presidential suite, which cost $4,000 per night. Mary chose the expensive presidential suite and also tried to tip like rich people do. However, it scared the bellboy, who didn't know Mary's identity and was shocked that she gave such a large tip. In the end, the bellboy only dared to keep one bill and returned the rest. Then, Mary slowly walked to the window and looked at the beautiful scenery outside. She couldn't help but sigh. She had been saving for decades and only knew how to enjoy life before she died. So, Mary began to wildly experience a life she had never imagined before.